Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Karen with Readings with Care. Thank you for finding my channel. Hopefully it's not your first time, but if it is, well, especially thank you. Yeah, please share and comment. The thing I'm mostly going to ask you to do is to hit that subscribe button. You know, I do a lot of I wear a lot of different hats, you can say, in my life, and you know, I do a lot of bartering in my life. You know, like I do a gardening job and at a hair salon that does, you know, my hair. So to me, that's a much more enjoyable, friendly way to maneuver through goods and services. And so I'm going to ask you to please hit the subscribe button just as a thank you. Yeah, these videos don't cost anything. That's the beauty of YouTube. You know, I've spent hours and hours and hours upon hours on certain days just flipping through YouTube, and you know, that's the beauty of YouTube. So these things are here for you and for me. And with that, I am going to ask you to please hit the subscribe button. So, I do Lenormand, and I clarify with Tarot. I do read reversals in Tarot. And then I wrap it up with a positive message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. So, the other important things that you need to know, if you don't know about Lenormand, and most people don't, is that Lenormand is not like Tarot with past, present, future. Lenormand is about now or the very near future. I do my readings every 2 weeks because it's been my experience, and I've been doing this for about 20 years, that the cards that come up are either happening now. If they're not happening now, they will manifest in your life within 2 weeks. And there are no reversals in Lenormand. Lenormand has 36 cards total, and it is read in combinations. And if this is your first time seeing the Lenormand deck and our Lenormand reading, I am super excited that I get to be the person to introduce you to that. So, okay, with all that said, Sagittarius, let's see what we get for you. This is for the first 2 weeks of September, and today is September 1st. So first we have the Ring and the Child. The Ring is about agreements, contracts, committed relationships. The Child is about an actual child, or it is about someone younger than you, or it is about something new. So this says that Sagittarius, you're either in a new relationship or a new level of commitment within a relationship. I think that's the wiser of those two. A new level of commitment could be with someone younger than you. This Child card, if it's a woman, can actually mean a younger woman with short dark hair. Most of my listeners are women, so this may represent you, the listener, but it's a new level of a commitment or a new commitment. Next, we have the Mice, which is anxiety, worries, and small loss. That is paired with the Lilies, which is older established, can mean an older established man, and it also represents a sensual, peaceful energy. So that's odd with the anxiety and the worry. Perhaps you are worrying about something or someone, perhaps an older person, older man, or just person in your life that normally you don't worry about. Maybe your worrying these days is taking away from your normal, calm, peaceful energy. Something to consider, Sag. Here we have the Dog. This is friendship, loyalty, can be your actual dog. Here with the Star card. The Star card is just like the Tarot Star card. It's about hope, faith, destiny, the universe, big things. It also is about celebrity and fame. The dog, loyalty, friendship. So this would say famous friend. Yeah, this also would say that there's a friendship or a loyalty with someone, and you are having faith in them or having faith in the friendship. And we have the ship, which is physical journey, trip, or spiritual journey. With that, we have the letter. The letter is a message that you're going to receive via written word. It would be text, email, U.S. mail. It can also represent documents, contracts, books, anything that comes to you via the written word. So this could be a letter about a trip. This could be an agreement or reservations, plane tickets about a trip that you're getting ready to embark upon. It also could be something, some message you've come upon through, even reading materials that maybe are taking you on more of a spiritual journey. Each listener has to discern those things, but I think this is the physical journey here. Next for you, Sage, we have the cross, which is responsibilities, grief, burden, spirituality. It has the sun with it, so that's a very, very spiritual combination. It's like the heavy stuff and the lightest of the light. So whatever's going on, Sage, that may be burdensome or may, have you in a state of grief, you're not going to be there for long. And if this is spirituality, well, my God, you're really like leaps and bounds. You've got that. So I'm going to hold that one out to clarify. I find that very interesting. Next, we have the key, which is success, solution. This is that aha moment, that light bulb moment. And here we have the woman. And the woman, if you listener are a woman, this is you. If you are a man, this would be not just any woman, but a significant woman in your life. And those together says that she's a very successful woman. She may be the key to your happiness. But otherwise, she's successful and solution oriented. We're going to pull this out too and clarify on that as soon as we get done with our combinations. So we'll do that. Next, we have the rider. The rider is someone that you are going to, someone who's bringing you news. Physically, you will be seeing this person. If you don't know them, you could meet them out in public. If you do know them, whichever it goes, they're bringing information. It is with the scythe. The scythe is about decision, pain, surgery, cutting away. So whatever information, we're going to pull this out, whatever information this person's bringing calls upon you to make a decision. That could be a painful decision. It could even be an accident. You might want to watch the roads. But we're going to clarify that. Here we have the tower. The Lenormand tower is not like the Tarot tower. The Lenormand tower is about being lonely, single, or it is about a big organization, corporation, big things like institutions, governments, hospitals, universities, churches, big. And it is with the man. Now, ladies, if you're watching, this is not just any man, but very important man. Man, if you're watching, it represents you. So this is either a single man, or this is a man who, is a big, big company man, is an executive, involved with something really, really large. Or otherwise, he's lonely. We're going to clarify on him too. And here we have the clouds. And with the clouds, we have the birds. The clouds are confusion, depression. The birds are conversation. So it looks like you're going to have either a conversation that's not so happy, not so great, maybe cause for concern or really bring you down. Or it means it's like negative gossip that's going around. And here we have the anchor. And with the anchor, we have the mountain. The anchor is your foundation, your stability, your career. The mountain is a block. Together, this says that something with your foundation or your career is a little stalled out here or blocked. But the thing about the mountain is, the way I look at the mountain is a divine timing. It's like patience. You know, so yeah, whatever you're hoping for with your career, your stability, yeah, you're gonna have to exercise some patience here, and it's just, yeah, it's being blocked. Here we have the fish, which is money, and the storks. Storks are major change. They're never minor change. The storks have to do with migration, like pick it up and totally move it. Big moves, big changes with money. We might want to clarify that also. And then we have the snake. The snake is about a problem. It usually is a problem woman. It is with the moon. The moon is like the Tarot moon. It's emotion. It's secret. It's unknown night things. It is intuition. So you may have a feeling about this problem or about this this problem woman. So yeah, pay attention to your intuition, Sage. And it could be just a really emotional woman with a problem that's, you know. Here we've got the bear. Bear is finances, or it's a protective mother energy, or it's actually like physical fitness, your diet, nutrition, what I call self-care. And it is here with the heart. So the heart's just, you know, your heart, love. So you're either loving your financial status, loving the fact that you're protected by a very safe kind of true love, with the maternal love. I mean, it doesn't have to be just your mother. Other people can love you very much in the same way. Or it means your self-care, your self-love routine is really, really working out and really working for you. If you're making improvements, Sage, in that way, congratulations. Whatever way you take for this combination, congratulations. That's a very nice combination. So here we have the fox. The fox is about a job, not your entire career, just a job. Or it's about crafty, cunning behavior, dishonesty. And it is here with your home. This signifies your physical dwelling, where you live, who you live with, whether it's blood family, extended family, roommates. That's what this card's about. So this would say that you are perhaps working at home. Maybe you're working more at home instead of going out to an office or something. Or maybe you've taken a home-based kind of business job. And next we have the bouquet, which is about gifts and blessings and celebratory events. And it comes up with the whip. The whip is like arguments or super fast moving energy that you just don't see coming. It's also about changing habits and patterns that we have. So, yeah, this is possibly an argument that ends up being a blessing. You know, sometimes that happens. Very often that happens. Or it could be, you know, about a really exciting celebration. And here we have the garden, which is about nature. But it's also about what I call your public, not the people you live with, not your family, not your best friends, but people in your larger social circle through work or just through going out into the larger world. And it comes up with the tree, which is, your health, your foundation, your backbone, your roots, your chakras, the branches of your the branches here represent your branches of your family that are absolutely essential to who you are. So this, to me, would say a family gathering, and right here with this event, or argument, this is a blessing, or whatever's going on here with this whip and this celebration. Perhaps you are celebrating something with family, with people like family. Here next we have the crossroads. The crossroads are decision. And it is here with the coffin. The coffin is like death and tarot. It is a card of transformation. Here with this crossroads, this decision, just making a decision is progress first and foremost, but this decision, it will end something, but then you have the door open to begin something new. So this is a very transformative decision. So we're going to pull that one out to clarify also. And then we have the book and the clover. The book is about information you don't know. The book is about discovery. The book is, information you don't know. It could be secrets. It could be something you just haven't come across, something someone failed to tell you. But this is discovery of information that you don't right now know. And this is the luck, pure luck with the clovers. So this could be very lucky information, good information. So keep your ears open for that, Sage. And now we're going to clarify. I did shuffle all these decks before I started. I just don't like shuffling on air. So that's something you'll rarely see me do. Okay. We'll go ahead and start with the rider and the scythe. Here, there's someone bringing news that requires a painful decision, or someone bringing you news of a painful decision. And we have authority. So this is either you're a very strong person with regard to this, or else they're bringing a very strong message, or they're a very strong person. Obstacles and challenges reversed. So that's good, right? Not upright. But then we have the truth reversed. So, whoever this person is, whatever they're bringing, don't forget, this is the Emperor here. He's got it all together. He's not easily fooled. He doesn't believe every single thing he hears. So there's no obstacles or challenges to that. And I would say you're not getting the whole truth from this person or situation. Now let's take a look at this heavy-duty spirituality combination with the cross and the sun. And we have mental conflict. So, perhaps that's what this combination is saying to us. You're down, you're up, you're down, you're up. But there's mental conflict. And that's because you're trapped in fear. Got to, trapped in fear. What is it? What is it that's keeping you up and down? And what is it? Well, it's partnerships and alliances. So, Sage, there's something, it sounds like you're divided in mind or spirit or heart about what you really want, who you really want. You're afraid, perhaps, to make a move. It could make you happier, but, there's no guarantees, right? So you're trapped in that old fear. So all I can say to that, from not only the cards but my own life experiences, you're going to have to move beyond your fears sooner or later. So do it sooner. Here we've got this combination with this successful woman, or a woman that brings the solution, or a woman that finds the solution. Let's see what we've got. The waiting game. That's no fun. Moving on. One more. Emotional withdrawal. So wow, I don't know if this is, of course, for everyone, it could be different. It's, we can't all have the same message. These are general. But yeah, it seems like after a period of waiting, she's decided that it's time to move on and withdraw emotionally from some situation. And that is the solution that's working for her. She's waited. She's decided to move. She's pulling it back. And here we have this man with the tower, who is either a single man, a lonely man, or a man who works for a really large corporation. Yeah, very big. We have the accelerated motion in reverse. So he's moving very slowly. We have prosperity begins in reverse. So there's nothing major moving different on that financial or prosperity front. And then we have the universe reversed. This guy is not, maybe, should I say, not awakened to the whole angle of true spirituality, faith, and belief. I don't think he's let go of control, or let go of the belief that he has control. If this is a male sage, or if this is a man that the listener sage is involved with, whichever way it works. But yeah, there's the accelerated motion reverse. He's very slowly just kind of stuck. Everything's stuck. And with the universe upside down, I just think he needs to be a little bit more spiritually inclined in order to flip these things and get them moving. Okay, let's look at this decision with the coffin. That, decision that ends something, and then something new begins. Emotional loss. So this could be the end of a relationship. And then we have the Devil reversed. And one more. And we have spiritual strength reversed. So there's just so much, Sage, I'm not sure what you're going through here, but there's a lot of reversals. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on here with you, more so than any of the other readings I've done thus far for September. So yeah, whatever happens here, that's the end. A decision about an ending. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel like you're not having any fun for a while. You're gonna miss all of those. So temptation. There's no wanting. There's like, got to get your spiritual strength back. I'm gonna pull one more in order to get through the ending to get to the beginning. And then we have positive movement forward. Well, sure we do. Okay. You're going to get through it, but yeah, you sound like you're going through some tough stuff, Sage. Okay, here's our last combination. It's the money and the big change with that money. So let's see what comes up for that. Patience. So maybe difficult dealing with the changes. Get patience. Got to recognize a new beginning. This is a Fool card. This is the card that reminds us that the life journey, the soul journey, is never ending. So yeah, this is like, yeah, the heart of a child, the joy of living. Jump in. You know, my favorite quote, I think of all time, I identify with the Fool, and that is, you will do foolish things, but do them with great enthusiasm. That's what this card is. So with this money and these changes, you're going to have some patience, maybe getting used to it all or dealing with it, but you're looking at a lot of new beginnings because of it. And then, perfect, the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely, because you're going to have a lot of options. It can be very, very confusing. So choose wisely, Sagittarius. And one more. We have the Lovers, harmony. This is also about choices, though, too. This isn't just, oh yeah, I'm going to meet Prince Charming and yeah, ride off. This is also about harmony. Harmony. This is about a lot about choices. So be careful. Hope you won the lottery or something. Be careful with all that. Yeah, choices, confusion. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a random Sacred Rebels Oracle for you, Sagittarius, and I read these straight from the guide because they are so beautifully written. And this Pandora's gift does indeed seem to go right in line with the messages we've received for you here today, Sagittarius. This is a really beautiful deck. Pandora's gift. Let's see if we can stack her up here. Okay. There's a mythic woman, much maligned throughout history, whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our current curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the question, and in doing so, triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief and judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another, some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is a sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. Wow. Wow. I like that. I like that reading a lot. Sag, thanks for making it possible that there are Sagittarians out there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And please share and comment. And yes, please, I'm going to ask one more time. Please subscribe. See ya.